Okay, so now we're going to talk about the bones. This is the scapula. This is the scapula. Now, the first part of the scapula that we're going to talk about is the medial border. And then there is the lateral border. Then there is the scapular fossa. Then there is something called right here called the glenoid cavity. Then right here is the acromion, the acromion right there. And then right here is the superior border. Next, we're going to talk about the humerus. The humerus has a head right here. Then it has down here the trochlea. It also has a capitulum right here. Then it also has a deltoid, the deltoid tuberosity. It also has a surgical neck. And then it has an olecranon fossa. Okay. Next, we're going to talk about the radius. The radius is right here. This is the radius. The radius has a styloid process down here. It also has an articulate faucet down here. The radius also has a radical tuberosity. It also has a radical notch. I'm sorry, not a radical notch, but a head of, this is the head of the radius. Then it also has a neck, the radius neck. Then on this side is, right here, is the radical notch of the ulnar. Then it has the olecranon, a trochlear notch right here. It also has a carotid process. And then down here, it has a styloid process and an ulnar notch. Okay. Let's see. Let's talk about this one. This one has 3 different bones that has been fused together. So this is 3 different bones. This is called the coxal bone, or the hip bone. So first bone that is a part of the coxal bone is the ilium. The ilium. And the ilium is this whole situation right here. 36. So a part of the ilium is the lilac crust. Then there's the interior gluteal line right here. Then there's the interior superior lilac spine. Then right up in here is the interior gluteal line. Did I say that one already? Oh, I said oh no, this is the inferior gluteal line, I'm sorry. And then this one right here is the posterior gluteal line. Now, next one we're going to talk about right here, 37. This one is the ischium, right here, ischium. All of the bones, all of them, the ilium, the ischium, and the pubis, has a part in the acetabellum. So this is the acetabellum for the ischium. Then there is a ischial spine. Then there is a sciatic notch. Also, this is the body of the ischium. The ischial tuberosity. And then right here is the ramus of the ischium. Then 38, this part right here is the pubis. Right here is the tuberator foramen, this hole. Then you have the inferior ramus of the pubis. You have the body of the pubis and the superior ramus of the pubis, and then also the pubis consists of the acetabellum. And this is 3 bones, but it is also 1 bone in an adult. 3 bones in a baby and 1 bone in an adult. So this is a coxal bone, but it is also 3 separate bones. Okay. What happened? Look at the other one, which is, no, let me find it. Wait, that's not it. It is, I think it's this one. No, that was the same one. It's this one. Okay, now let's look at this one, which consists of the mandibula. The mandibula, of course, has the body of the mandibula, which is right here. Then it has the ramus, which is right here. The angle, this is the body, of course. This little hole right here is the mental foramen. Then it also has the coronoid process, the condylar process, and I'm gonna name one more, which is the mandibular notch. Okay, now we can go over here to the axle and the axis. The axle and the axis is right here, these two. So we're gonna do the axle first. So this part right here of the axle is the anterior tubercle, the anterior tubercle. Then you have right here the anterior arch. Then right here is the superior articular fossa. Then this little hole right here is the transverse foramen. And that's pretty much it for that one. Then we have this one, which is the axis. The axis has the den right here. Then we also have the superior articulate fossa. Then we have the pedicle. Then we have the lamina, and right here the spinous process. Okay, we're gonna do some more vertebrae. Okay, we're gonna do some more vertebrae, and we're gonna start off with this one, which is the lumbar vertebrae right here. This is the body of the lumbar vertebrae. This right here is the superior articular process. This right here is the spinous process. And then you also have over here the transverse process, along with the right here, which is the superior articular fossa. Okay, I think I did 10, didn't I? Press pause. I think I did 10.